killed when his dump truck was struck by a train. Sky Tracker over the scene earlier this morning in Moreland, where the train dragged the truck for several hundred yards. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens spoke with neighbors who prayed with the victim's family during his final moments. Latasha, what do we know about the victim tonight?
Well, Jeff, those witnesses tell us the driver was a family man, a grandfather who loved his job at DOT. The crash actually happened further down the track, a few streets over, but officials tell us the train, when it hit the truck, it dragged it several hundred yards down, coming to a stop right behind me. And as you can see, crews are still working to remove the wreckage. The sound of wind chimes on Vicki and Richard Gann's porch were overpowered by the raging sound of a train crashing into a vehicle.
I could hear the train horn blowing like crazy.
I heard the booms. It sounded like bombs going off.
They live so close, the impact shook their home.
Yeah, that's what worried me when I started hearing the noise.
I thought the train was going to come through the house. Really, I was just expecting that. That's how it scared me.
Officials say the Department of Transportation driver, 60-year-old Carrie Byron Ellerby, was crossing over the tracks when a CSX train careened into his work truck. Fire Chief Pat Wilson says Ellerby was trapped inside the DOT truck while it was stuck under train cars.
My heart goes out to the DOT family. I know they've been really working hard over the last couple of days with this winter weather, and to have a tragic end like this this morning is definitely heartbreaking.
I went on my porch and was just watching and waiting.
Vicki Gann prayed with Ellerby's wife and the family as they surveyed the scene.
I wanted to pray with her because I knew that it was going to be a hard thing for her to have to face. And so I did, and her faith was enormous.
The couple also offered their warm home and hugs for Ellerby's DOT colleagues who had been working by his side through the most recent storm.
These guys, they've been out working 2 days straight and, trying to keep our roads clear, and something like this happened. It's just kind of shocking.
A spokesperson from the train company sent us a statement. It reads in part, CSX extends its deepest sympathies to the family and to our transportation colleagues at GDOT. None of the 4 crew members on the train were hurt. And Jeff, coming up at 6, a look at the number of accidents we've had during this most recent winter storm. Back to you.
Such a tragic story, Latasha. Thank you.
At the time of that crash, Coweta County was under a curfew trying to clear the streets for road crews.